Quick rundown ng resulta ng laro between Gilas Pilipinas and Chinese Taipei. And again, nanalo po ang Chinese Taipei sa score na 91-84. So talo po ang Gilas Pilipinas kanina sa laro na ginanap sa Taipei. At ito nga po ang FIBA Asia Cup 2025 qualifier. So balikan lang natin yung mga key stats nung larong yun, kung saan natalo nga ang Gilas Pilipinas for the first time dito sa ating FIBA Asia Cup 2025 qualifiers. And definitely ang big key dito sa larong ito ay kung makikita naman natin is yung 3-point shooting ng Chinese Taipei. Nakita natin na talagang mainit yung Chinese Taipei, shooting 15 of 43 from the field sa tres ito po. At ang Gilas naman is 10 of 21 from the outside. So talagang isang malaking bagay po yun, definitely for Chinese Taipei, with a +5 advantage sa tres. And then definitely yung absence ni Kai Sotto ay naramdaman dito sa larong ito. At 28 points in the paint for Chinese Taipei, 16 for Gilas Pilipinas. So based lang dito sa stats na to ay ramdam yung absence ni Kai Sotto na out nga for due to an ACL injury. Ay hindi siya makakapaglaro for Gilas for maybe for a year at the max. So then turnovers 7 for Chinese Taipei. Ito big deal din tong 17 turnovers ng Gilas na nakita rin natin ito yung turnovers nila during their Doha International Cup campaign. Ang dami rin nilang turnovers. At ito for the FIBA Asia Cup game, qualifiers game, 17 turnovers against Chinese Taipei. And then yung defense, hindi ganun kalaki yung impact ng Gilas on the defensive side. 5 steals and 3 blocks comparing to Chinese Taipei na may 10 steals and 6 blocks. So napakalaking bagay for Chinese Taipei. And again, yung presence, the presence inside second chance points, 22 for Chinese Taipei and 16 for Gilas Pilipinas. So again, an unfortunate defeat for Gilas Pilipinas. At yun nga ang sentimento ng iba, na naramdaman talaga yung absence ni Kai Sotto dito sa larong ito. So individual stats naman for Chinese Taipei, again they won 91-84. Isa sa mga gumawa para sa Chinese Taipei itong si Ting Chenlin, na may 21 points on 3 of 7 shooting from threes, and then yung kanilang dating naturalized player, now a local, itong si Muhammad Al-Bashir Gadyaga, had 21 points and shot the ball well, although actually percentage wise hindi maganda, but still he was able to hit 4 threes, 4 of 11 from threes. And then ito yung malaking bagay sa larong ito, yung presence ni Brandon Gilbeck, yung kanilang naturalized player na American descent pero ngayon naglalaro sa Chinese Taipei. Talagang denominate niya yung paint, 8 points, kung mababasa niyo yung ating handwriting, 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 blocks. Laking bagay ng 5 blocks para kay Brandon Gilbeck. Talagang making his presence well inside, talagang taking advantage of the absence of Kai Sotto for Gilas Pilipinas. And then si Brownlee nga, had 39 points, 8 of 11 shooting from threes. Gumawa ng paraan si Justin Brownlee na humabol, matulungang humabol itong Gilas Pilipinas, but it was not enough. Yun nga, nalaglag yung Gilas for their first defeat ito sa FIBA Asia Cup 2025 qualifiers. Mabilis na rundown lang sa standings, Sa Group B, tabla na po ang Philippines and New Zealand 4-1, followed by Chinese Taipei with 2-3, and then Hong Kong 0-5. Nanalo rin ng New Zealand kanina over Hong Kong 92-51. So ngayon, tabla na sila sa Group B before they face each other sa final game of the qualifiers against, between Gilas and New Zealand sa Auckland, New Zealand. Gaganapin yan sa Sunday. So crucial yan, even though pasok na ang Philippines and New Zealand sa FIBA Asia Cup, ay ang pinaglalabanan dito yung top seed sa Group B and a chance for a better draw pagdating sa FIBA Asia Cup 2025, yung mismong tournament na gaganapin sa Jeddah, Saudi Arabia sa Agosto. Ayun. Meanwhile, yung panalo ng Chinese Taipei, I believe with their 2-3 record ay nasimento na nila yung third place, and they will play in a qualifying tournament for a chance, one last shot at making it to the FIBA Asia Cup 2025 na gaganapin nga sa Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. So kayo po, anong tingin niyo po sa naging performance ng Gilas Pilipinas against Chinese Taipei? Para sa inyo ba, inaramdaman nga ba ng Gilas yung absence ni Kai Sotto dito sa larong ito? Comment down below, and if may pagkakataon, maybe babasahin po natin yan, yung mga comments ninyo, dyan po sa ating comment section. Okay, ako po si Ruben Terrado, dyan na po nagtatapos ang ating mixing recap ng game between Gilas Pilipinas and Chinese Taipei, and you can read more about this game sa spin.ph, and again, consider subscribing dito sa ating YouTube channel, so yan, dyan na po nagtatapos. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat, and have a great day, have a great night.